used to it still. Blackboard. Okay, so we're recording pretty much. Um, so welcome to Personal Finance. My name's Mr. Hancock, and I'll be your instructor for personal finance. Yeah, some people had me last year for geography. I'm still teaching geography. Uh, Last year was a crazy year. It's my first year, and at this time last year, I just had a little. Well, I didn't have a baby. My wife did. Guys can't have babies. But anyways, I wasn't. How many people are in this class? Ugh, I haven't even looked. I know that's bad to say. You like geography? Good. I'm glad you did. So personal finance is a little bit different. We'll kind of go over those as we go, and I'll get to know each and every one of you better. There's different aspects to it, so yeah, let me just move on to this. Okay, couple things they want me to do for announcements. Okay, is UTVA says, hey, why don't you come follow us on social media? You probably won't see me on there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how a lot of it works. I have a Twitter account because I like to look at the basketball things on there that go through. I'm a Jazz fan. Are any of you guys Jazz fans? Couple. Some of you guys don't know who the Jazz are. Jazz rule. Good. Good. I don't have any Lakers fans, do I? Ugh. Spida Mitchell. That's right. Your family are. Okay. Family are. That means you are. No, just kidding. You don't have to like everything your family does. So join them on social media. I think this one is that one Instagram or something like that at UTVA High School, and then at UTVA Admin is Twitter, and then UTVA Learning Coaches for Facebook. So somebody was saying class starts at 4. Class starts at 3 here, so yeah. And then if you have to like pop off, some people are talking about how they're having issues. Oh, it ends at 4. You know me from geography, it's not gonna last till 4. Maybe sometimes we'll have some longer classes. It just kind of depends. Today's not gonna go till 4 for sure. I shouldn't be saying this stuff while I'm recording. Ugh. Hopefully none of the other teachers watch it or something. Okay. Alright. Okay, here is, I just want to introduce myself, my family. So this is my family here. So if you look in the center here, let me do my little pointy tools here. I'm getting better at this Blackboard thing. Alright, so starting with the youngest, this little one right here is Kaylor. He's our youngest. He's our one that we had last year at the beginning of the school year and made my life just crazy. Then we have my little boy Brooklyn. He is 3 years old. Oh, Kaylor just 1. So he's 1 year old. Kaysen is 3, and he's just a wild child. Right here, Brooklyn, she is 6. Yeah, she's 6 now. 6. So she went into first grade. So that's where she is. And then my wife, Christy. I won't tell you her age because it's inappropriate to ask ladies their age. And then there I am, right there. So this is Kaylor's 1-year-old birthday right here, where he had his little smash cake and got it all over him. Then here's where we hiked up to a waterfall. So you said you recognize the waterfall. Somebody said that. That's Waterfall Canyon in Ogden. So it's up, I think, 26th Street, I think is the trailhead. Don't quote me, just right up there. So it's a fun place to kind of go and hike. So we hiked the whole family up there, which is crazy. I was carrying Kaysen and Kaylor, and so it was crazy. I climbed the well at the beach with shoes and sand in the water. Okay. Alright. Alright, next. Okay, so here's some contact information for me. A little bit. Of course, my name is Mr. Hancock. That's my phone number. Sometimes I don't always get to the phone calls, so maybe text me first. Today's just been crazy with a whole bunch of phone calls and emails, so sorry, I will get back to you if you've shot me something. My email address is right here, and then I do have some office hours that I'm doing. You can go to this link, and I'll show you a good place to get it here pretty soon on my website, where you can go and you can book a time with me one-on-one. I think I have about, they're like 15-minute increments, but I can either call you or we can go over stuff, okay, that you need help on. So my office hours every Monday through Friday from 1 to 2. So that's where that is. Alright, some new things they have here. They have a new school website. Okay, list says class starts at 4 to 5. Whoa. I hope not. But it's 2 to 3. Oh, are you talking about another class, maybe? Talon? I don't know. 3 to 4 is this class. Yeah, you may have to fix your time zone. Be a good idea to do that. Okay, so the new school website is utahvirtualacademy.org. So you probably want to jump on there sometime. I'm going to share my screen real quick so you can see it. And then I have a website too that I want to show you. I think I'm going to hold off and show you that at the very end, and then I'll come back to those two websites to show you them. Okay, try to be more efficient, I guess. That's awesome. That didn't come up. Very cool. I hate when they don't load. I should have looked at that beforehand. Okay, well, I have a couple things that didn't load. So never mind. I'm going to jump to screen sharing real quick because I'm going to pull it up somewhere else. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. Can you guys see my screen? Oops, I gotta see if I can see you. Can you see my screen? If you give me a smiley face, screen check, or something like that, if you can see my screen. Okay, some of it's coming up. I know this isn't like the most ideal thing for sharing your screen. Okay. Okay, so most of you can see it. Yeah. Alright. We're rolling. Okay. Alright, so a couple things. I wanted to show you this website that I created. It has all my contact information. So my sign up right here. Oh, I guess I should probably push this out to you guys so you can have that too. I'll do that at the very end. But anyways, it has all the 3 classes I teach. So if you have another class by me, you can always go there. Got up the top geography, financial literacy, or personal finance, whatever you want to call it, and then driver's ed. So personal finance here, if you go in here, it will have a breakdown. It takes a while to load because there's a lot of YouTube videos in here. It's thinking. Okay, there we go. Alright, so there's like an introduction video to personal finance. You have everything on here. You have the link to the lesson here. You also have my contact information, my office sign up, everything like that, okay? And sorry about those doing private messages right now. I will get to those as soon as I can, okay? Thanks. Okay, and then it has like a breakdown of what you'll do. So like module 1, what it goes over. Okay, you have these here. And you'll watch these videos and take quizzes. So I'll go over that a little bit more, class content, in a second. Just wanted to go over the new Utah Virtual Academy .org. And so if you go to like high school, has a whole bunch of different resources here for you. I like the calendar one. One of the things on the calendar that's coming up, if you live in the Salt Lake area, we have a back to school thing at 6 p.m. It's at Sugar House Park. So if you're going to be like that, that'd be awesome. Okay. Oh, so we had some questions. Sorry. Let me scroll back here. Does anyone have driver's ed? Yeah, so I do the driver's ed here, and so it's online. It's through a little company called drivefit.net. You can go to my thing and look it up, but and watch the little video. But you got the online version, and then you have the driving version too. Does the school make you pay for it? Yeah. So it's subsidized by the state of Utah. So it's through the Utah, but like anywhere you go, you're gonna have some sort of fee. If you go to more of a private place, it's gonna be more. But yeah. So you can go check it out. So go to my website, and then it'll direct you to another website. Yeah. So if you have a permit, you usually need to have your permit to start. We're gonna do some permit classes coming up, so you can check the website drivefit.net. Do you know how much? Yeah, so the base price, it depends on where you're doing your driving, but the base price is $155, and then if you're because we live in the Ogden area, the instructors, if we have to drive a ways, there may be a little bit of a fee for us to drive to do your driving portion. So, but yeah, take a look at it. I'll put it in the thing, drivefit.net, and so you can check it out there. How long do we have to drive with someone for? So your parents, you're supposed to drive. I would just watch the video that's on the website. Sorry, let me pull up. I know I'm digressing a little bit. I apologize. Oops. Boom, right there. Okay, so I would watch this video right here. I'm just going to put that into the chat so you can go and watch that video, and then that will tell you about it, alright? And how to sign up and stuff. So that's probably going to be the best thing, and then we can talk about it after class too. No, this class isn't driver's ed. This is personal finance. Sorry, somebody had a question about driver's ed, which is another class I teach, so I digressed a little bit. So, alright. Let me flip up my PowerPoint real quick. I apologize that it didn't load in the slides here, so I'm going to have to do it from my screen share. That's usually how my life works, is nothing works out right, but we just kind of figure out. But yeah, driver's ed is fun. It's a fun class to teach. Okay. From the beginning. Okay. Oh, of course it flips over the other way. I don't want it to do that. Hold up. I am having technical difficulties right now. A lot of technical difficulties. Okay. I did not want that to happen. Alright, can you guys still see my screen? I'm going to clear that thing. Give me a green check if you can still see my screen. You can't see my screen? Ah, criminy. Okay. Hold up here. Okay, I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. Alright, so now I'm back to where it is, and let me just put in something real quick. Now you can. Okay, so you can see my screen now. Let me... Alright, I'm having to paste my pages because they're not working. So, okay. Sorry about that. Those are the private chats, as I said before. I'll get to you guys as soon as we get there. Okay, so let's talk about personal finance real quick. Personal finance is the financial management which an individual or family unit performs to budget, save, and spend monetary resources over time, taking into account various financial risk and future events. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to be talking about, and it's probably one of the most important classes that you will ever take, because if you don't know how to spend money wisely, you're going to be in trouble, a lot of trouble. So it's a good one to do. Okay. All right. The other one that didn't come up, let me grab that one too. And this was one that somebody had a question on. So I got to copy and paste this over. Oh, what a pain. Okay. Okay, so there's two options in this class, okay, that you can take. So one is, option number one is the regular high school credit. You earn 0.5 credits towards graduation, okay? And most of you guys are probably only enrolled in this class right now, okay? It's only a block class, okay? So those of you that are maybe new to Utah Virtual, a block class basically means that you're taking a semester's worth of work in one term, okay? So this class is going to end like a little bit before Halloween, and you're going to get 0.5 credits for it. So it's pretty fast and pretty intense a little bit sometimes. Not that intense, but anyways. And the information that you're going to receive in here would only be kind of informative kind of stuff. So it's a lot of just like, this is the information, I want you to know it. But you also have an opportunity, if you'd like to take this as a concurrent enrollment class, okay, through Dixie State. You can earn 0.25 towards graduation, high school graduation, and also 3 college credits, okay? That's when I graduate. Okay. So this one's a little bit different because it's a semester long, because I actually teach it through Dixie State. So the Dixie State, you'd actually take the class through Canvas. So a little bit of different system. Somebody's kind of asked me about that already. I have quite a few signed up as well. But that one is going to be more in-depth discussion, and there's going to be more like assignments to the class. There is a little bit of cost to it. It's $15 for the course, okay? But the one thing you got to be think of, that is super cheap. Like honestly, to take a 3-credit course, you're probably thinking about $750 to $1,000 in college to take this course, when you could just take it in high school for $15. So if you are interested in it, there's the biggest requirement they say is like, they want you to be successful and they don't want you to like fail the class. So I would say above there's no grade point average requirement or anything like that, but make sure if you're going to be taking this class that you're going to be doing it, okay? If you are interested in doing this, Miss Hymas, so J Hymas at utahvirtualacademy.org, she's going to be your point of contact. So you'll want to go and email her and say, hey, I want to take personal finance concurrent enrollment, and she will walk you through the process of how to actually register for Dixie State, which it's no cost to register at Dixie State, and how to kind of get enrolled into the class. Now, if you don't have $15 up, you only have to pay that $15. Well, you have to pay it no matter what, I guess, but they're flexible of when you make that payment, if that makes sense. So if you can't afford it till like November, December, that's fine, because the class goes all the way till December in the concurrent enrollment one. Okay, so that's just something to think about if you're gonna go to college. And I mean, it's cheap, credits, and also Dixie State credit transfers to, I believe, any university. I don't know about BYU actually, but pretty much any state university in Utah. Okay, so that's something to think about, something you might want to talk to your parents about. So if you are interested, Jay Hymas at utahvirtual.org. Okay, and I can send that out at the end, or you can stay after and I can walk you through it. But basically the content that we're going to be going over is the exact same. I pulled the exact same stuff that Dixie State has done. It's just you don't have the, with the regular class, you don't have the assignments, okay, that you'll have in the concurrent enrollment. Okay, so if you have any questions on that, stay after and I will go over that with you. All right, so a couple things. How can I pass this class? One, make sure you're logging into the course each day, complete your assigned tasks, turn in your quizzes on time, and if you need help, ask. Okay, come to my help sessions, all that kind of stuff. Sign up for those. Oh, did it not put in there? Okay, hold on. Got to copy over another page because it does not like me today. Okay. All right, this is the one that got cut off as well. So how can you find out what you do each day? So when you log into your course, you'll have the plan button up there, and then it lists what you need to do, okay? So basically, you're going to go over, you want to get 1.01. You'll want to finish that on like Thursday, okay? And I'll show you what to do with that. I'm going to screen share again and show you what to do that in a little bit. Okay, where to turn things in for grades. All grades are based off of the course quizzes, okay? So unlike other classes, this one actually only has quizzes that you'll be taking. You'll be watching a video, an informative video that's created by high school, well, college students that graduated from Utah, talking about financial literacy and some of their experiences and stuff. So it's actually kind of a cool, really informative thing. You can take the quizzes as many times as you want, okay? And because of that, I don't have any kind of extra credit or anything like that. If you want extra points, go back and watch the video and go retake the quiz, okay? Because they're going to be open to unlimited times that you can take it. Okay, your letter breakdown, just like your other classes, your 60% is a D, 70% C, 80% B, 90% A. Okay. Okay, let me, before we jump into kind of the discussion, I'm going to application share again. I hope this works. Cross my fingers. Oh, it's not showing me. Hold on. Oh, I'll just share my whole desktop. Why not? Alright, if you can see my screen, will you, or my desktop, the front of it, will you give me a green check mark real quick? So I know. Yes. Alright, it's working. I like when things actually work. It makes me feel good inside. Okay. All right. Okay, so once you log into your class, you're going to have announcements page, okay? And this is where you'll be able to find a lot of my links too. So live lesson link right here. Oh, something I failed to mention. If you are in my, oh, did it crash? Are you guys still on? Some of them are crashing. It's not fun. Okay, so if you're just in my regular financial literacy class, you only need to come on Tuesdays, okay? So only Tuesdays at 3 o'clock. You have the option if you want to attend the concurrent enrollment one on Thursday at 3 o'clock, but you don't have to, okay? We're going to be going more into depth, but that's the link to get there. The link to my website's right there as well, and then to sign up for my office hours if you have questions, okay? So that's all on the announcement page of the website. As you go to plan real quick, I don't know why it shows all my courses, but it is. If you'll see, 1.01 is what is due on Thursday. So whenever we have live classes, that's when your projects will be due, okay? So 1.01 is due on Thursday, 1.02 is due next Tuesday, okay? So in class here, whatever we go in class the next week, or in class, is going to be due that following day, or not following day that we'd have class, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, you can stay after and ask me to explain it better, because sometimes I don't explain things very good. Alright, if you go into the content, and I'm still putting the quizzes in here, so I'm about 2 weeks that I've gone through it, okay? So you can go in and see my teacher information, but we have the different units. Okay, I think I have unit 1 completed, so you can go through there. But this is what you would do, okay? So you go into 1.01, and you can see 1.01, you have 3 videos that you'll have to watch. And after those videos, okay, so 3 videos you have to watch. After each video, you will have a quiz, okay? And let me show you what the videos look like. So the videos just pop up right here, and you'll watch this video, okay? And as I said, these videos are made by college students that graduated, were high school graduates in Utah. So it tells where they graduated from, so it's kind of fun to see those. These videos, you can also find them on my website as well, okay? So it just kind of outlines all of this. Okay, so that would be the assignment that will, your assignments that are due. So you'll have 3 videos you need to watch, and usually the videos are anywhere from 2 to, I think the longest one's about 8 minutes. And very good question, Jordan. Jordan asked if you can work ahead. You can work as far ahead as I have quizzes put in. So I have all of Unit 1 done. I'm hoping to get Unit 2 here shortly, okay? So that's kind of what it is. Yep. You can work as fast as you like. As I said, the quizzes, you can take these quizzes as many times as you want to get the grade you want. And they'll be automatically graded for you. So you should see how your grade is from that time. Okay? So this is just kind of the information. For those that take concurrent enrollment, I'll speak to you more Thursday about everything that you need to go through there. But you'll be having these same videos you have to watch, but you do it in Canvas. You log in through a Dixie State website and then do it there. But I'll talk to more about that on Thursday. Okay? All right. Any questions regarding the class, what to do, when it's due, anything like that before I stop screen sharing? All right, give me a green check mark if you're good to move on. All right, very good. Okay, So I can stop that there. Pull it over here. Okay. So these lessons are going to be a lot about, oh, question here. Will the quizzes for that day always show in the class home like schedule part? I don't know what you mean by the class home schedule part. Maybe stay after and you can tell me what you mean. Because I'm not exactly sure what. Okay, sounds good. All right, so we have a lot of people in here, so I'm thinking about breaking up into groups, and you guys can talk about some of these things, or yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna break you into groups real quick. Oh, hold on real quick. Do you mean the My Schedule section on the home screen? It should show up in your schedule. It should. Don't quote me. It should. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have you guys, I'm going to open up, I think you guys are old enough, because what grade are you guys in? Throw out your grade on the chat real quick. 10th, 12th, 11th, 11th, 12th. Okay. Yeah, you guys have been doing this for a while. So I'm going to break you out into the groups, and I'm going to have you discuss. Somebody's in first grade? No way. You're my daughter's age. Just kidding. All right. So I'm going to break you guys out into groups, and what the first lesson is about is, I know it kind of sounds really academic and kind of analyze the role of cultural, social, and emotional influences on financial behavior. Okay? So you're probably like, what the heck does that mean? So I broke that down into some questions. And as I said, I'm going to open up mics for everybody, and the whole little, like, where you can put messages on things if you want. And I'm going to put these questions in your breakout rooms, and I just want you to talk about them, discuss them, and we'll probably do that for about 10-15 minutes or so, and then we'll kind of end class, okay? So let me tell you the questions. The one question is, if you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? Okay, so think about that real quick. If you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? The next one is, why do you not buy what you want? Okay? Why can't you buy that one thing in the world that you'd want if you could buy anything? Okay? What would be the consequence if you did buy the item? And the last one is, have you ever bought anything without planning for it? If so, did you have any kind of consequences? Okay? And then the last one is, do you know what supply and demand is? So I'm going to, let me throw you guys into breakout rooms real quick. And then, let's see here. Okay, so create breakout rooms. I think 4 is good. Okay, I'll break you out there, and then I'll come in really quick and put all of your mics and everything on so you have access, and you guys can talk about those things, and I'll paste those over. Okay? All right. Talk to you guys in a second. Alright, so your mic should be open and be able to write on the board and everything if you want. So whatever you feel comfortable with, you can jump on the mic, talk a little bit, but discuss those 3 questions. Okay, your mics and everything should be open. So and be able to write on the board if you'd like. So please discuss those questions. I'll put a timer up in a little bit. Alright, so your mics and your tools are open to be able to write on the board and everything. So you guys can talk, discuss those 3 questions. And I'll put a timer up in a little bit. Alright, your mics and tools are open, so you can discuss those 3 questions. And yeah, just discuss them. I'll put the timer on the board in just a little bit. Alright, some good thoughts here. Okay. Man, you could buy anything in the world, all you'd buy was a laptop or PS4. Man, you just gotta dream bigger a little bit. Dream bigger. Dream bigger. Think of something huge you'd want. Alright guys, I like some of your guys' thoughts here. You dreamed a lot bigger than the last class. I like how you had a Corvette, a Ferrari, houses. Somebody buy the whole entire earth. Buy stocks in a company that would be about ready to go huge. Sounds good, because then you're going to be even more rich. I like it. Okay. Very good. Like what you guys are saying. Alright, let's see here. I would buy clothes and shoes for those who need them. Oh, this is for you. This isn't for others. You gotta stop thinking about others. What would you want? Someone would buy gold? Gaming computer. Okay, think big. I have people like Ferraris and mansions and stuff. Yacht or backed chicken. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. A big secluded house. I like that. I would somehow buy more money and do many great things with it. Very good. I like it. Alright guys, is anybody in here? Did nobody come to number 4? Or did I get all the new people here that don't know how to write on the board? Do you guys know how to write on the board? Yeah, your brain's okay. Some people are putting brand new car, that kind of stuff. Very good. Sounds good. We had some people say a Ferrari, a big house, all that kind of stuff. Very good. Okay, I'm probably going to stop the timer pretty soon and throw you guys back out because I always put too much time on the clock. Alright everybody, I pulled you back just a little sooner than anticipated. But anyways, I wanted to just talk about these couple things just real quick and then I'll let you guys go, okay? I didn't think we were going to go this long, man. Oh well, it's all good. Okay, so what were some things that you guys talked about? There was a kind of a parallel thing. If you could buy anything in the world, what would it be? Now, some of you guys didn't think real big. You're thinking like PlayStation 4 or something like that, man. I gotta think like big time, man. How about a big, huge, giant mansion in Hawaii with the PS4 in it, right? You know? Something like that. Oh, some of you guys want to help others. But I'm talking about you. What could you buy? Somebody said a Microsoft XD. Okay. Somewhere off the North China Sea. It's a little dangerous, don't you think? Maybe? Somebody would buy Disney. Alright, okay. So some very cool things here. A penthouse. Somebody buy Disney, Marvel, all of that kind of stuff. Star Wars. Okay. But you can kind of see those kind of things. But now what would happen? Why don't you go and buy those things you want? Okay? And the whole thing that I saw in there, that the big parallel was that you don't have, you know, the money. You'd go bankrupt. You don't have the financial income. So we got to be a little bit realistic here, right? They're expensive, right? I guess if you're Bill Gates, you can buy whatever you want, right? So you got to live within your means, and that's kind of what they talk about. What would be the consequence if you were to buy the item? And that's kind of self-explanatory too. You'd go bankrupt. You wouldn't have the resources to keep it. Which, why buy it if you can't keep it, right? Okay. So here's one that we didn't discuss. Have you ever bought anything without planning for it? If so, what kind of consequences do you have? Okay, so let's say you had $100 in your savings and you spent that whole $100 to get a new game or something like that. Then you don't have money to pay for your cell phone, right? Or other things like that. Somebody said I bought a game but haven't played it very much. That's usually what happens to them. Just saying. So that's there. And then this is the last one you'll be talking about in one of your videos. The last one you'll watch is what do you know about supply and demand? Okay. So supply and demand is basically the demand for something, an item. Okay, like a cell phone. Everybody wants a cell phone. There's high demand for a thing. So what's going to happen is there's going to be made more cell phones. Now, do you guys remember? You probably don't remember. Never mind, you guys are young. Those big brick cell phones, right? They were super expensive. And they were about as much as a, they were a couple $1,000 to have these brick cell phones. But because there was more of a demand on it, the supply went, there's more supply being made, and then they could sell these cell phones for cheaper and cheaper. Okay. All right, so that's gonna, let's just end there on the lesson and stuff. But you guys can stay after for any questions or anything like that, and I'll help you out. If you have questions about possibly enrolling in the concurrent enrollment, the slides, I've just unlocked those too. I don't have an exit ticket today. I'm a little bit of a slacker. First day of school, I'm slacking. Don't tell anybody. I'm just trying to keep my head above water right now. So, are these questions we should be ask ourselves whenever we want to buy something? Yeah, I think that would be a good thing to do, right? You know, can I afford it, right? What would happen if I buy it? And that's what those videos are going to go over. So watch those 3 videos. That if you want to come to Thursday's lesson, we're going to go a little more in depth with the concurrent enrollment kids. But if you do not want to, it's not like a mandatory class. Okay? So, all right. I'm going to pause the recording, but I'll stay after for questions and comments. So, thanks, guys.